Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to .hack Infection. We are going to do a quick little post-game bonus video thingy. If you recall, in the last video, we got a couple of additional things added to our to-do list. So we have one final round of Goblin Tag that we need to go participate in. And then there's a weird... Roy at Bandai sent us a story about some weird, like, giant that's flying through the sky. And then there's this aerial fleet that was escorting the giant, and then something happened and it went haywire and disappeared, and now it just kind of flies around randomly. We've seen it before. We've seen the shadow of the thing. We've heard the weird noise it makes. We've looked up and seen it floating through the sky. We can go investigate that, so we will probably do that as well. We're going to do both of those things. No, probably. We're going to actually do them. Both in this episode, today, right here, right now. King's Ransom. Totally going to rock this. Although, I do have one... I don't know, do I call it a caveat? This goblin is super fast, super high evade. Very, very difficult to hit. Very, very tedious fight. There's a good chance that I'm going to end up chopping a good chunk of this out, just editing out the middle of this. Because you don't need to watch me spending, you know, an hour just trying to hit the freaking goblin. This goblin is the worst. There we go. Good grief.
Not bad. You're pretty good. Hey, wanna become a goblin? Being a goblin ain't all that bad. Okay, you don't want to.
I didn't even have to respond.
Oh, well. By the way, if you equip all of the Goblin series items, something good will happen!
Ooh, do we turn into a goblin? That would be good. Actually, I don't think that would be good. Oh yeah, so we do get some sort of bonus if we equip all 4 of the goblin items, the goblin equipment things that we've picked up so far. Now that we have the imp pin, which is a key item, I believe. Yeah, Imp's pin just below our grunty flute, which I never actually used. That's unfortunate. Let's see. I'm going to drop off a few things in our bank here real quick. Oh, right, we have a thing to give to Mia. We can do that. And if I recall, I can also re-equip my weapon. If I recall, Mia was close enough to being maxed out that we could probably get away with just giving her the Jinsaran sword and like electric guard.
Thanks.
And now you can go away and never come back.
Today.
Cool, very cool. Now what do we want to do? I think I'm going to bring Pyros to the next area.
Hark!
Because he's kind of tanky and does some heavy damage. And we just used Black Rose, so there's no real reason to stick with her again. Nice to get a little bit of variety. However, of our 2 supporty characters, our 2 Wave Masters, we have Elk, who is just undergeared and useless, and I don't like him. And Mistral, who is obnoxious, and we just use her. But, we're gonna stick with her again. We need a little bit of variety. This next area, I suspect, is gonna be pretty tough. Before we go there, one last quick detour. Sorry, everybody, I just realized. There's no point in carrying over most of our gear and things into the next game. we will be able to get a lot of better items pretty gosh darn quickly. So I'm just going to sell off a bunch of this stuff. Jester's Wand, don't need it, not going to give it to Mistral. Peasant's Cap, same thing. Fire Drake, I might hang on to you. Hang on to the Air Bracer, we might be able to like trade those because we do have a chunk of them. Electric Guard, that's fine. We'll stick with that, that's good enough. I don't know if we want to actually buy anything. I don't think I do. I think we're good on all of those sorts of items. Maybe go buy up to like 99 speed charms or something so that we're covered on that front. But even that seems unnecessary. Alright, let's go check out the Cursed Aerial Fleet. Right after we hack this gate. I suspect it's going to take a T-core because that's what we got in our mail. Yeah. When we were told about this area, Roy also mentioned, like, hey, I'm going to give you a T-virus core because it'll help. Surprise, surprise, it did help. Okay. Skip those cutscenes, aerial fleet, here we go. And we're hacking a gate, so we get the cool Matrix intro. Also, not quite your average regular dungeon. Cool, so you can see, cruising through the sky. Nice, cloudy, low-res sky. Uh-oh. Move. Pyros, thank you. Oh, holy crap. So there's the giant. Looks like a giant, bloody mummy monstrosity. Hovering in some sort of ring cage. There's another ship up front there leading the charge, it looks like, and another one over on the other side. Yeah, so this is the Cursed Aerial Fleet. We gotta figure out why it's off course and has disappeared, or something along those lines. Let's get a little app-do going. And Pyros' fire buff, I guess. And I have no idea if we're actually going to be able to clear out this dungeon. Like, all the portals, all the monsters. So I'm going to give it a shot. Somebody heal me, please. Not quite the healing I was after. Thank you. Dante's Blades. Dang it. I don't think I've actually gotten the rare item from those Tetra Armor enemies. I don't even know what it is that they would drop. Oh no.
Gale of Swords!
Mew Guardians, I do not want to put up with your shenanigans. Holy cow, what is that? The big old, like, Earth statue, Moai head thing? I don't think I've seen one of those. Not at this level 30 top-tier monster. Oh, man. Kinda want to kill it, but I mostly want to beat it down and then data drain it. Like this. Give me your rare loot. Ah, dang it. Devil's Axe, useless. Pyros has a much more angelic axe equipped right now. You can see it's got like little wings on it. Little wigglings. Big old beefy arm on the side there.
Gale of Swords!
Oh man, these Mew Guardians are just the worst. That's your armor. Ow. I want your rare loot.
Ride tornado!
Here, everybody just kill this thing, please.
Ride tornado!
And then first aid. Alright. Time to be OCD about breaking all the eggs again.
Gale of swords!
I'm sad. I don't understand why sometimes you do and sometimes you don't actually get an elemental critical hit against these enemies. Well, against any enemies in the game, just in general. It seems kind of random as to whether you actually get the critical hit or not.
Swirling dark!
And that's a shame, because it's the difference between one-shotting these enemies or just being beaten to death by them because, oh man, they're jerks. I hate those things. I really, really hate them. Ice Storm? It's a fairly familiar sounding scroll. I'm gonna assume that we've encountered those before. Ice Flow, same thing.
Gale of swords!
There we go, see elemental hit, and it's dead. Just like that. Why can't I do that every time I use that attack on those enemies? Dante's Blades. Dang it! I want your rare item. Why do the rare items not show up more frequently? And yes, I know why. I know what the word rare means. Fantastic video game developer, by the way.
Swirling dark!
He really shouts Pyros Flash when he casts heal. Look, my strength is back. Oh, Pyros, you are such an oddball. I kind of missed it when he was weird colors. Oh, dang it. Stop, stop, stop. Ah, well, we found the... I don't know if we call it plot or story. We found the purpose of this dungeon is going to be in there. I need another Aptu. Oh, interesting. Also, it looks like we're on the bottom floor, but there's no God statue, so that is very unfortunate.
Up that!
I like getting those rare treasures. Well, rare, I know, those aren't really rare, but...
Tornado!
The God statues do usually have some pretty good stuff in them.
Swirling dark!
The red scissors, I do have the rare item from. I don't remember exactly what it was. It might have been like Mistral's Jester Wand or something. I don't recall. I know that I have gotten their rare item, though. Alright, Tetra Armor, you are the final enemy in this dungeon. Please give me your rare loots. Please? Dang it. Grr. And I'm willing to bet this last room has, yep, bunch more eggs for me to get all OCD about and break. We did get a pure water, though, so that's good. Something.
Give me.
Alright, not bad. We got a couple of pure waters at the end there. Alright, let's go see what's beyond the magical glowy door. Also, weren't we on, like, an airship? I just realized that. Why is it one of those, like, you're inside a creature dungeons? The spooky heartbeat in the background. Huh. Alright, there it is. That's what we're here for, whatever's in that portal. Also, yeah, I got all mechanical and ship-like again. Oh boy. Parasite Dragon, and it has magical tolerance. So, Mistral will not be able to actually attack here. But that's okay, because we can put her on first aid, and that is going to be way more important for this fight. And super duper necessary for the fight too, because this thing just absolutely sucks. Parasite Dragon.
Swirling dark.
And it has, yeah, I'm dead. It has 9,999 HP. And it's just going to keep murdering me over and over again, by the way. Ooh, or not. Pyros attack. Mistral, keep healing. Jeez, almost 900 damage. That's insane. Mistral, you gonna heal me? Mistral, heal? Thank you. So yeah, basically this enemy is just going to keep turning and one-shotting either Pyros or myself. Mistral, first aid. The thing is, you hear Mistral shouting, "Rip main," and then I magically come back to life. She has Rip main, which is resurrection in spell form. It costs a lot of SP, so I do kind of need to keep an eye on her SP for her. But generally, she will just stand there and keep reviving us. That's her purpose. That's why I brought her. Pyros and I just get beat to hell by this stupid enemy. Alright, let's go. Pyros, here, have your SP back. Use abilities, please. Pyros. Thank you.
Ride tornado!
Ah, crap. I got too far forward. I basically am trying to avoid getting hit by its fire AoE attack, because it does a little sweep attack there. and I really don't want to get hit by that. I want to make it so that either Pyros gets killed or I get killed, but hopefully we never both get hit at the same time. There we go. That's what I was after. A little bit of data protect action going on there, which means data drain you before you die. Ta-da! We got that Japanese word. Yay!
This monster turned the airship into a living creature.
Ta-da! The parasite dragon was infecting the airship and kind of turning it into a living creature. A little bit of a, like, Dead Space action going on there. Pretty cool. And then what was that Japanese word that we got? It's actually a rare twin blade weapon. With... we go back there real quick. It has 3 fire skills, it looks like. Flame Dance, Twin Dragons, and Blazing Wheel. So fire, level 2, and it's each of the 3 different types of attacks that we can do as a twin blade. So spinning around in a circle, doing a whole bunch of really quick, very rapid attacks, and doing a couple of just really beefy, giant, heavy attacks, like boom, 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 boom. And then it has critical hits, not to mention boosting all of our stats by quite a bit, and giving us a ridiculous amount of fire. 15 fire power. Although we lose 15 water, but... and we take a huge blow to our accuracy, so that is very unfortunate. That's a huge blow, actually. That's a huge loss. That sucks. Still. Check it out. Really cool looking weapons. Oh, look at that. A little red trail behind us when we run around. That's awesome. That's super awesome. Oh man, I love the way that looks. Looks so good. Okay. We have one final thing that we need to do. Goblin thing. Goblin thing. Goblin thing. And goblin thing. Let's equip all the goblin things. So, Majle is the spell we get there. Dekdu, spell we get there. These are all debuffs, I believe. Yeah, curse the target. Dekdu is going to be slow them down. Dukle is going to be poison them. And the last one gives us Dekjuka and summon a giant goblin. Not useful because the gear is super low level and it's more just a gimmick than anything else. But you know what? By golly, we are going to go summon a goblin. Just go see what it does. Let's go to a lowish level area. Yeah, 16, that's fine. Is that a thing? No. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. We're also gonna show up the grunty flute. You play the little grunty flute and you get to ride a grunty around, and it picks a random grunty from all the ones you have available on this server. So if we do it again, we might get like Iron Grunty or Poison Grunty or Pinata. They move pretty quick, so you can use them to get around the area, you know, quite swiftly. Let's grab our grunt mitts. I would love to actually fight something. Like, that's why we're here. Okay. So let's set everyone to... let's go Operation Recover. You just stand there and heal yourself. And I'm going to come over here, and I'm going to summon a giant goblin to kill this thing. Only 25 SP. So you can tell just how underwhelming this attack's going to be, but...
Summon Goblin!
173. Not enough to kill this guy in one hit.
Goblin! Summon Goblin!
It does have a bit of AoE, so we should be able to hit both these guys at the same time. Yeah, look at that. Oops. Alright, well, that was it. We got to summon our goblin. And I'm just going to miss with every attack because these weapons have horrible accuracy. Alright, well, so that was it. Just wanted to show off the grunty flute. I rarely use it because it's quicker to get around by app-do. And also, when I'm running around by foot, I can interact with symbols and grunty foods and all that stuff without having to go back in my menu to keep going. You know, all that stuff. Just whatever. Wanted to show it off. Wanted to show off the goblin thing. I'm going to unequip all that gear and put it back in storage and never use it ever again. It was just for giggles. Just for funsies. So yeah, I think with that, we are at the end of our time together in this bonus episode, which means that we are officially done with .hack Infection. Don't worry, there's plenty more to come. I will indeed be playing .hack Mutation, the next game in the series, soonish. I'm probably going to do another Let's Play, something relatively short in between, just to take a little break, not burn myself out on this franchise right away. So yeah, you guys have that to look forward to. Hopefully you all continue watching and join me in the next game of the series. We have a lot of unanswered questions and a lot more plot and lore and just everything to go through. There's a lot more to this game, to this world, this universe. So thank you for watching these, and until next time, may the grace of the Twilight Dragon be with you.